practicing this, huh?
No, I'm telling you what to do.
Yeah, that's... yeah.
If you want to call it practicing it, sure. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Hey everybody, I'm Michelle Carre.
And I'm Matt Carre.
And this is Riding in Cars with Cars.
And we are the Carre Group of Redline Real Estate.
And we are doing this show so that you can learn more about the awesomeness in Airdrie.
And We've got lots of awesomeness.
Lots of awesomeness. Lots of awesome people,
yep.
Initiatives, restaurants, businesses.
Alarm companies.
We should get one in the car.
With who?
Devin.
From?
Airdrie Alarm.
Wow.
I think we should go pick him up right now.
I hope he's ready. Devin, welcome to the car.
Thank you.
So, as Michelle and I have figured out one thing with our little program here, we've got an ulterior motive for sure. We've asked most other people, but how do you pronounce your last name?
Line Weber.
Line? Are you sure?
Line.
Yes. Are you sure?
Yes. Are you sure? All right. So the one I really struggled with was with Angela Pitt. But PITT, yeah. I couldn't figure. How could it be that simple? I didn't think it would be that simple. So, Line Weber. Line Weber.
Oh my goodness! If that's the whole point of this program, we're not doing very well.
All right, Devin, you are the owner, operator. Were you the creator of Airdrie Alarm?
Yes, we were.
You were.
Yes.
How long have you been in business for?
Going on 11 years now.
And as you've been in the alarm business for 16 years, is that correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And then you decided after working in it for a little bit, it was time to do your own gig, and
yeah, well, actually, I started in Calgary after I was broken into, and then that's what got me into the industry. Was I came home and some guys were in my house stealing a bunch of stuff.
You saw them?
Oh yeah, we chased them. We chased them and apprehended them with CPS and everything, right?
Oh,
so then I got into that from logistics, coordinating with the Calgary Health Region. I resigned from there, and then I went to just learn the industry, and then 10 years. A couple years after, I guess 4 years after that, 5 years after that, we moved to Airdrie, and then I seen the niche, right? We didn't have an alarm company, so what I was doing is was actually going from Airdrie to Calgary, getting equipment, and then coming back to Calgary, and then these Calgary companies were billing them, $75 for a travel fee, because it was a lot farther.
Sure.
Yeah.
Many years ago, right? So that's kind of how I got into it, and how Airdrie Alarm came about.
You're in the alarm industry, so you're obviously someone who wants to help people or protect themselves and their things. But what I love is that you're also a Marvel fan. So do you feel like your job is secretly a superhero?
Are you secretly a superhero?
Are you going to take off your coat and there's going to be like an emblem on your chest about like alarm and saving things?
I don't know about me. I think the real true heroes are the RCMP and the firefighters, the people that we assist every day and see in the front lines, right? They're not, they're putting their lives on this. Security is just mere deterrent and a peace of mind that somebody can take away and feel comfortable in their own house that, they make their home in, right? Or it's not a home until you move in and you become, but then there's things that are going to make you feel a little uneasy. And when that happens, that's when we kind of step in to kind of bring that home feel back, right?
Yeah. Do you think Iron Man wears underwear underneath his iron suit, or do you think it's like iron on skin?
He's probably got a spandex outfit.
You don't think it's iron on skin?
No, I don't think so. It'd be a little chafy, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Chafing.
I don't know.
Devin, what I love is that we see you and your team in the community, helping out with various events and providing security and stuff. But you also do a lot of volunteer work with your skill set. And we actually worked together on the 2014 Summer Games. So, you've got a business, you've got a young family, you've got a lot on the go, but you still make time to give back and share your skill set with the community. That's awesome.
Yeah, I've always had a motto, actually. It's quality, not quantity. Right, so giving back, and we do work really hard as business owners, sometimes 16, 18, sometimes 24 hours, and that's my industry. So when we do get a chance to go camping or go swimming or take a walk, it's quality, not quantity, right? So same thing when it comes to the community. I don't have to be involved with everything and every function and every volunteer or every fundraiser that's going on, as long as we are are making our presence, and we're going to, do what we really need to do, and we have the quality there, that's more of an impact than it is to do many more things and tie up the time that you really want to spend with family and friends and, doing stuff like this, right? So,
yeah, well said.
Yeah.
How many staff do you have now?
Currently, so we have 2 technicians. I have a full-time accountant that comes in and takes care of all the books and invoicing and everything, as well as I've got a support administrator that she'll assist me in kind of organizing and collectively making sure that everything's getting executed. And then the security guards, we couldn't do without these guys, right? Yeah. So we have 14.
Wow.
14 security guards to take care of, the city. So it is truly a 24/7 industry. Now that we've picked up we just found out here a couple weeks back that we got the City of Airdrie contract. So, we're going to respond with the fire department, and anytime the RCMP need us to create a perimeter and create so that, they've got, they can take care of what they need to do, right? All the city events and all that, and all the other various businesses that we have. Yeah, so we couldn't do it without my staff. So big shout out to all the staff that we have with us. We really have 3 sectors, right? So we've got our alarm system, which kind of breaks into two different services, where you've got your basic alarm system, and then you've got your interactive with the app and the Z-Wave and being able to fully automate your house, right?
Okay.
And then we've also got our surveillance system. So we're doing commercial, residential, camera systems, just so they can get them on the phone and have recording and just some events and things that they can get back to. And then as well as security guards, right? We're doing all sorts of things with all sorts of groups just to do mobile patrols, vacation checks, static security guards for various events, and if somebody needs extra escorts and stuff like that for getting to cars late night when they're off work. We're doing that type of request.
Wow.
Right? Anyways,
so basically, if someone is thinking they might need someone for any type of security, they should just call you and ask you guys if you provide the service.
Yeah,
because it sounds like you pretty much cover it all.
Yeah, we do.
That's awesome.
Cover everything that is kind of in the industry. Like I said, DIY is going to start becoming a little bit more prominent, and we're going to change and definitely support it and assist everybody in getting into it as they find the challenges of networking and getting everything to mesh really well.
DIY are the 3 scariest letters in our world. Is that right, Matt?
Oh, yeah.
So
world's worst handyman.
But we love to go to Costco and buy different things. So if we did that, can you still help people if they've bought a system that, pairs with their Alexa or their Google or their whatever? Can you make it all work in their house if they're not DIYers?
Yeah, you betcha. So what we find actually is once we're into a house or a business and they don't have like a massive infrastructure of networking and IT department, we actually take over the network. So when they have a problem with a computer or something's not communicating or something's not, backing up to the cloud or whatever, we actually start having ownership of it so that we can help the DIY guys.
Wow.
We can assist, because really there is a big network infrastructure to get a lot of this stuff working, which a lot of people rely on Shaw or TELUS or their ISP provider, where we can be more hands-on and we can give them demonstration and show them how to use it and what the cloud's about. And then we start looking at all their other devices, their Apple iPads and their phones, and how they all communicate and mesh together, right? So we have a big part of the DIY installations.
Awesome.
You are like a superhero.
So this, you told us, is one of your favorite songs. It's Humble and Kind by Tim McGraw. What do you love about that song? I love the title of it.
I think it was, we were actually heading out camping, and it really resonated with us because, we turned the song on, and, I'm kind of, singing, humming along a little bit, and Katie's doing the same, my wife, right? Then all of a sudden the kids started. Right, and the kids are all singing about it, and then we, passed them the phone, and you got the lyrics, and here all 4 of us, and even Braden in the back was kind of, he's a little older, so he's kind of got his own plugs in, but you could see him kind of pull one out a little bit, right? So it's kind of like a family song. If it's the motto, right? You want to, be respectful and you know, help each other out, because you know, you only live once. You only got, you know, it takes a community to raise kids, right?
Yes.
And that's what I really truly love about Airdrie, is just the feeling you get when you come in here, and you know, you can walk down the park and you can still have a good conversation with somebody and wave, and you know, so it kind of resonates as a family song with us. So when we're hanging out, you know, I'll just throw this on, you know, just riding in cars with cars kind of thing we do, right? My family, so.
That's awesome.
What are some of the craziest things you've seen in this industry?
Well, seeing and hearing, I mean, there's a lot that I hear being 16 years in. You know, some of the things that I hear about is the rural crime and how many, you know, different aspects, because these ranchers and farmers and acreage guys, you know, they'll give the shirt off your back to help you out, because, you know, they rely big on their neighbors, because everybody's really scarce and far away at times, and, you know, very secluded life. So I have heard of some things where, you know, you go to start your tractor and the battery's gone, and then, you know, the next day you get a note on your front step saying, hey, sorry, my battery died, I needed to borrow your battery. And, you know, they'll give you a couple Flames tickets, or, you know, a couple gift certificates to go out for dinner, and they just wait. And when they know when you leave, because they've given you the tickets to the Flames game, and then when you come back from the game and maybe you go out for dinner, give them a little bit more time, that's when they've broken into your house and you know, cleaned you out. So it's a you know, good intention with more bad intention behind it.
So
right?
It looks like it's someone just like, hey, thanks, sorry about that, pay you back with some Flames tickets, but it was actually the bad guys luring you away for a longer period of time.
That's right. Right. And rural crime is really getting hit hard, because, you know, their acreages or big ranches and big farms that they're out in the pasture, and they've got to go out and, you know, cut the hay or feed the cows and everything. So they could be gone for many hours. And you know, these organized crime, it's organized. There are 4 or 5 people together, a couple vehicles, and they're watching and they're taking notes, and you know, so.
So Devin, if people, whether they're homeowners or business owner, are thinking, hey, I need some alarm services here, how can people get in touch with you?
Yeah, so various ways. Of course, this weekend we've got the Home and Lifestyle Show at the Genesis Place for Saturday and Sunday. Yeah. Come down and check us out. We're booth 80. And then we've also got our website at www.airdriealarm.ca, 403-948-1830.
Devin, just want to thank you so much for the time today. We always have a great time just chatting with you. But the one thing I think for Michelle and I, we really learned a lot about your business today that we didn't know.
Yeah.
And the goal of riding cars with cars is to let the citizens of Airdrie know about the great businesses, people. And honestly, you're a great person as well. And yeah, it's been a blast.
Yeah. No, thanks for jumping in the car with us and sharing all your stories and what's going on with you.
Yeah. Well, thank you. You guys do a lot for the community, so.
We are blah, 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 blah. Okay, one more time. Last one. This is it.
Hey, Angela Pitt, we're turning left at Yankee Valley.
We left. It's our only left-hand turn since we had you in the car. Just kidding.